One that's already joined. My name is Candace, and you can check out my blog. I listed it in the comments, and it's a link in my bio. I just posted a new blog post concerning mental makeover, which will be like the topic for the next couple of weeks. Kevin, we initially started talking, and then I don't know what happened. I think I was either waiting on her to give me an email address or waiting on her to respond to my email, something like that. So I'll have to check back on it again to see where we left off. But yeah, I was looking forward to collabing with her and just seeing what we could do together or whatever. So maybe you can hit her up again and tell her to I'm still interested in connecting with her, so that would be really good. But I am doing this topic for the next couple of weeks, just dealing with certain areas. So basically, mental makeover is the title, and I titled that this gave it this topic Christmas, well, the day after Christmas, because I was doing like everybody else, basically making goals and setting New Year's resolutions, which I know sometimes get a bad rep because people don't want to I don't want to taint you with my impression. It's tainted just by that comment. We'll talk about it further because I need some specifics on that or whatever. Like, let me know, if you don't feel like it's a good connection, then don't, go further with it, because I don't want to connect with anybody that have, that's not going to do well as far as business or whatever. Like, if she's wanting to talk on a personal level, that's fine. But as far as business and doing things professionally, I would prefer it be somebody that's going to be professional and all of that good stuff. So we're going to have to talk so you can spill that tea to me a little later. Exactly. So anyway, I set some goals and stuff for 2018 and made some resolutions, which I just naturally do. Like, I can't help but towards the end of the year go to reflecting and thinking of things that I could have done better. What can I do better for the new year? And the day after Christmas, I ran across this story. I don't know if you guys know of this. Hey, Camille, welcome. I don't know if you know of this vegan chef. His name is Milan Ross. And I had sort of kind of ran across him just because I'm big into like looking at people weight loss stories, because I'm a big girl. I always been a big girl or whatever. And so I just find them kind of fascinating. And this particular guy, he was over 600 pounds. And by switching to a vegan diet, he had lost like a whole lot of weight. And he was on The Doctors. He did a documentary with Samuel L. Jackson. He connected with Maya, was doing some things with her. I don't know if you guys remember Maya, the R&B singer from like the 90s and 2000s or whatever. But he, was doing some things with her. And he was like just going around being a motivational speaker. And, I wasn't really following him, but I would just hear about him. Hey, Tonisha, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I'm just kind of giving an intro to the topic for tonight. And I did put a question down if y'all want to answer it. And y'all, of course, let me know if y'all want to say anything. But I don't know if you guys heard about this particular guy, but basically Christmas Day, he posted a video of him and his 11-year-old son singing Christmas carols. And he had always attributed, his desire to lose weight and to better himself to his son. And he also had a 10-month-old daughter, and him and his wife were getting a divorce. They got a divorce over the summer. So basically, Christmas morning, they were post. It's in the comments, Tanisha. I posted it in the comments. So you could just, if you see, like, scroll up, you can read it and then just write it in the comments, your answer to the question or whatever. Or you can just, if you decide you want to say it, I can log you on and then you can talk about it. That's the first question. I'll have some more questions later. But, so the day after Christmas, I ran into the story where basically he shot and killed his son, his daughter, and his ex-wife on Christmas Day. He, bombarded himself into his apartment, and the police were out there for like 7 hours. And it was just very sad. It's okay. Yeah, it's no interruption. Don't worry. But I try to read as I'm talking, but sometimes I do get caught up in what I'm saying. But, it was just very sad to me because, of course, I've struggled with my weight like all my life. I won't say I struggled with it. I just will say that, over the years, I've tried to do certain things to like lose weight or to just be healthy or whatever. And, of course, going into 2018, that was another thing that I was like, okay, Candace, we got to get it together. Come on. We got to get these eating habits. We got to get, physically fit and everything like that. So that was like one of the top things that I had on my list, as well as things for business, as well as goals for my family, like financially, my credit, just a lot of different things that I was very excited about. And, of course, with that news story, you know how the news people do. They're always looking for other people they can interview to try to get inside of the person's head and figure out, well, what sparked this? What was the issue? Because it appeared that he was living his best life. And actually the news crew that was out there had just had him on their show in November. And he was on there and he was very positive, and he was just talking about the success that he had gotten losing weight and writing books and just being a motivational speaker. And then the ex-wife sister was saying that he had been dealing with depression and other mental issues, and it had become apparent to his wife that he was very unstable. So that was one of the reasons why the divorce happened. And of course, just looking at it, I kind of just was like, okay, re-looking at my list of things that I was going to focus on for 2018, and I didn't really have any goals set for how I want to better myself on the inside. I know that I struggle with mental issues. I struggle with depression, and I'm going to continue to do the live. I'm going to continue to write my blog. I'm going to continue to, seek help and go to counseling as much as possible. But I still feel like there should have been something more dealing with Candace. You know what I'm saying? As far as a goal, as far as tasks for every day, because it's not enough to say, okay, I have this goal. I really went deep into my goals as far as like assigning weekly tasks of things that I can do and just really wanting to better myself. And I didn't have anything as far as my mental state, written down as far as how I'm going to take care of Candace emotionally, mentally. I did have some spiritual goals listed, and I'm starting those now as well, but I didn't have anything mentally. And I just really feel like, it's not enough for us to work on our physical self. It's not enough to work on our education and business. All of those things are good. They're great. It's just not enough. So, looking at that, I really feel like it was meant for me to see that. It was very sad because I had saw the video of him and his son singing Christmas carols. And to just see that, and then to know that a few hours later, the son is dead. The 10-month-old baby is dead. The ex-wife is dead, and he is in jail, awaiting trial or whatever. I haven't kept up on it, but the last that I read, he was in jail. And I just really don't want to be in a position where I am working on all of these external things, but on the inside, nothing is changing. And then, everybody's looking and saying, oh, you're doing good. And, oh, you lost weight, or you look nice. And, oh, you got your degree. Oh, you fixed your credit. Oh, you got your house. You got your nice car. Just everything appearing to be good. And then it's not. So, hi, hello, Candied Yams Makeup. I love that name. I really, really do. I love it. But thank you for joining. I did put a question, and I also put a link, my blog title in the comments.